Okay, Noah, tough result there. It looked like the team started putting things together there late in the first half, started carrying into the second, but just fell apart there. What do you think went wrong there?
Yeah, I thought we didn't start well in the first half. I think we were giving away too many balls, making the game a real transition game that goes to their style, what they can do. But I just thought decision making was struggling in the first half. And once we started finding pockets in between, finding players and making correct decisions, we were able to create chances. Second half, I thought we did all right for the most part. I thought we created some chances. I think we were solid. We knew transition moments was an important one. The goal comes from a transition moment where we're attacking and we're getting a lot of momentum going forward. I think our initial shape was okay. I have to look at it. I think we did have numerical advantage, but then it broke down in the second phase. But I thought the second half was much better.
Fifth different lineup, in as many games. Just how difficult has it been to deploy what you feel is your best starting lineup?
Yeah, no excuses, but it's not the easiest thing when you're changing week in, week out at the beginning of the season. But just credit to the boys, the way they came out. We struggled. We had the break for Ramadan, and then I think after the break they kind of settled in and got a bit more comfortable and they were listening to the ideas. In the second half they came out well, and just a poor goal to give up at the end where I thought we were going to take home some points.
Big story is probably what happened after the game. Do you have any?
No comments on that. Yeah.
Got it.
So Johnny Rodriguez changed the point of attack in the second half, and that's when the Oakland Roots felt more cohesive going forward. Does that kind of give you some more problems to consider whether to start or continue to use players off the bench when they're effective in those roles?
Yeah, there's a multiple things to look at. Is Johnny's coming off injury, Lindo's coming off injury, so getting everybody fully healthy is one goal. But I thought, wanted to get Lindo in there early in the game to maintain possession, get a hold of it, and then knew Johnny coming off the bench could make a difference. And I thought he came off the bench, was pretty strong up top.
0 goals in the last 3 games and just the one shot late in the first half. What do you guys need to do to get things going offensively?
Yeah, it's cohesiveness with us. It's a little bit of, I think, taking the shots as well. I think we had a couple other teams where we were close, so we're still trying to make the extra pass. It's important to test the keeper, and you don't even know if it's a deflection or what happened. But quality, we're getting into some good spots, but I think that final execution is key.
Whether it's the full second half against Vegas or a spell of 5 minutes against Monterey, is there something to be said about trying to put a full 90 minutes together?
Could be. Those are moments. We talked about the first 15 minutes of each half. I thought that was key. Another thing was having a shutout. I think we went 85 minutes without giving up a goal. So that was disappointing. But also those crucial moments, last 5 of the game, we had on the board as well. I believe they scored in 96 or something. 86. So I think it's getting everyone back. The boys are all very disappointed and angry right now. We'll go to work and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, just what do you think is holding the team back? Just what do you think needs to change?
I think some of it's execution. Having everyone back will help out as well, but I think us just continuing to focus on important moments of the game. I think you don't have to look at it again, but I think our coverage was okay on the beginning of the transition where it could have ended there. But once you lose that, then you're running 50 yards back to your goal. But I think it's getting that first goal and building momentum and believing.
There were a few times in the first half when it looked like Tamakis was kind of yelling for the ball and didn't seem like there was people were looking for it his way. What has to happen for him to be involved?
Yeah, I think I don't know, there's probably a couple times like that. It's the body position of the player on the ball. It's the player's decision making. It's realizing that he's open. But he in the second half he got much more of the ball and was able to contribute.
You mentioned there almost had a clean sheet. Hasn't happened since August of last year. Just what are your thoughts on the defense?
Yeah, another back line. I think starting group, different one. So we have to just keep going with our principles. And I thought the first half they dealt with it pretty well, even though they're under a lot of pressure. Second half I thought they were really good, just keeping them in our half. But that late goal is just something I want to see on film.
with 2 of those 3 center backs being new additions to the team this season, how do you feel like they've been getting acclimated and adjusting to the system and your demands?
I think they're doing all right. You know, I think that both of them are working hard. They're hard-working players. Valley and I are hard-working. Hack got back into the back line and played in the center this time instead of on the left. So, you know, getting everyone back, getting Cam and Justin back, and having competition back there, and some unity within the group to continue. But you know, I thought we deserved more tonight.
And do you have an update on Cam and Justin? Any reason they were out tonight?
They're both injured.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you think we can expect to see him next week?
I think it's maybe.
Okay.
Some more of a maybe.
Thank you for your time.
I know.